Okay, let's talk about highest common factor. Now, in a previous video, we looked at what factors are. Factors are the numbers that, if you multiply them together, they make up another number. So, for example, the factors of 4 would be 1, 2, and 4, because I could do 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 4. So the numbers that fit evenly into a number. If I've got two numbers, then I can see, are there any factors that are common to them? And the highest common factor is the biggest one. So let's look at an example. What if I asked you for the highest common factor, and we often just write that as HCF, standing for highest common factor. What's the highest common factor of 6 and 18? Okay, so I've got a pair of numbers, 6 and 18, and I want to know what's the highest common factor. First thing I want to do is I want to work out the factors of both of those. So let me work with the factors of 6. So the factors of 6, and I'll use my little process, I can say, well, I know that 1 and 6 are both factors. Does 2 fit into 6? Well, I can even, if I wasn't sure, I know I could always check with my calculator. I could do 6 divided by 2, and if I get a whole number as an answer, then yes, it does. And I do. I get the numbers 3 and 6. So I know that they are factors because 2 times 3 is 6. And I don't need to go any further because now I've got to my 3. I can't go any higher than that one because I could check, well, 4 doesn't fit into it, 5 doesn't fit into it. So they are the factors of 6. Let's look for the factors of 18. Alright, just do the same process. I'm going to go with 1 and 18 as my factors. Let's try the number 2. Does it fit evenly into 18? Yes, it does. 2 times 9. So 2 and 9 are both factors because 2 9s are 18. Let's look at the number 3. Does 3 fit into 18? Well, if I do 18 divided by 3, I get 6. So I know that 3 and 6 are factors because 3 times 6 is 18. Does the number 4 fit in? Well, if I'm not sure, I could always use my calculator and do 18 divided by 4. It doesn't give me a whole number, so no, 4 does not fit in. Same with 5, doesn't fit in, but now I get back up to 6. So now I've listed all my factors. So the factors of 18 are these numbers here. What I'm looking for are any factors that are common. So I can see the common factors. 1 is common to both. 2 is common to both. 3 and 6 are numbers that are common to both 6 and 18. They're factors. But I want to know what's the biggest one that's common, and I can see that it is 6. 6 is the highest common factor. In other words, the biggest number that is a factor of both of those. So I'd say the highest common factor of 6 and 18 is 6.